Happy Saturday morning again to you guys. Okay, we're going to get a second one early today because this came out and, God, it really must piss people off when you can actually do math. So let me ask you this. What's that worth? $1, right? What's it worth? I guess it depends on the day. Because every day we know it's getting to be worth less and less. I ran across this morning, and I wanted to see how bad we were being gaslit. And you are not going to believe this one. I will link this article below. Headline on Fox News this morning. U.S. household wealth soars to new record as stocks march higher. Okay. The first paragraph, U.S. household wealth smashed another record at the start of 2024 thanks to a surging stock market, according to a Federal Reserve report published Friday. Okay? I want to give you this. So, smashed, soared, all this sort of stuff. We're in the best economy ever, right? This is Joe's lies. Until you do the math. God, I hate when I have to piss them off by doing 8th grade algebra, tops, okay? So the Fed came out and said that the combined U.S. household wealth, meaning what all of us own, is worth $160.8 trillion. Okay? Take everything we have. How has that gone up $5.1 trillion recently? Well, the stock market's gone up and the value of houses has gone up. Okay? I'll give you one little caveat to this one. The only way you get that money is if you sell your stocks, sell your mutual funds, which most people that hold them in retirement accounts, so you're not selling that until you retire. Unless, of course, you want to pay a 10% penalty. Most people aren't selling their houses to take that profit. Of course, they have to pay a capital gains tax on it unless you can flip it into a new house and yada, 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 right? Okay. So you're not selling your stock. You're not selling your house. So your wealth has now been increased on paper and not this paper, okay, on a balance sheet. Yippee-ki-yay. You know the other two words. Okay. So I took a look. Mind you this, just to give you this. When your house value goes up and everything like that, you guys understand this part. You don't put any more money in your pocket because now your taxes go up and your insurance goes up. We've all seen that this year, right? So actually we have money coming out of our pockets. But on paper, you're worth more. And remember, they're trying to figure out how to tax us on unrealized capital gains, which means where you'd have to pay taxes on those stocks that go up that you didn't sell, or taxes on your property that you didn't sell, but you have to pay taxes on it, okay? But so let's go into the reality of this one. All right. I just wanted to go back and look. So I looked this up. What the household net worth was in January of 2021 when Joe took office. According to the Fed, the combined household net worth in January 2021 was $142,185,543,000,000 in January of 2021. Okay. So yes, we've gone from 142.2 basically to 160.8. Okay. It's $18.6 trillion in created wealth. But let's look at this chart, okay? Let's take a look at what the spending power of $1 was. Again, according to the Federal Reserve, according to the Consumer Price Index. In January of 2021, you had a ratio of 38.2. In 2024, now we have a ratio of 31.9. Just to give you this as an idea, okay? If you had $1 in January of 2021, you could have bought 38.2 widgets. In June of 2024, that $1 would now buy you 31.9 widgets. You're not getting as much. This is consumer price index. This is inflation. Okay? So now if we do the 8th grade math that comparative out, all right, if you broke those numbers out, the $142 trillion in January of 2021 would have bought you 50.4 widgets. The 160.8 trillion at the current ratio buys you 37.2 widgets. So yeah, we're up 18 some odd trillion dollars, but you can buy less with it. If we were at, or in order to be at the exact same ratio that we were when Biden took office, okay? The 38.2. To be at those exact same ratio, where we would be now, or where the U.S. household net worth would need to be now, is $192.65 trillion in household assets. Oh, wait, we're at 160.8. So I'm going to give you this. What Joe's done to us, the U.S. population net worth, the entire population, every one of us, is worth $32 trillion less than we were when he took office. They can say, you got more of these, but when more of these aren't worth anything, you don't have anything. Here's our problem. The government as a whole is 34 point something trillion dollars in debt. Was it 34.8? I think it is. And mind you, we're adding $1 trillion to that about every 90 days, like I said to you the other day. Okay. And we, you and me, just lost $32 trillion worth of these. Still have the same piece of paper, same dimensions, same picture of George Washington on it. It's just only worth about that what it was when Joe took office. We can't buy roughly 18% of what we did. We got 18% less of what we did when Joe took office, based on their figures. But they won't put them together because they need to gaslight us, need to lie to us, to tell us how good our economy is, how great Joe's doing, how we have the best economy in the world. Except their figures, when you actually paint the whole picture, show that collectively the citizenry of the United States is poorer than we were 3.5 years ago. I know I try to explain this economic stuff all the time, and maybe it goes over some people's heads, but I'm trying to make it as simple as possible so people understand that the media is lying to us. This is a Fox News story, guys, so don't, Fox is conservative, my ass, okay? They're lying to us just like everybody else is. They don't do the work. They don't do the research. Somebody hands them talking points and they write a story and go, give me my paycheck. Responsible journalism would be to look and go, oh, we have 160.8? Okay, great. What did we have 3 years ago? 142. Oh, okay, we're up. And that's where they stop. They don't realize what the dollars can buy. That's what you need to look at. How far does your money go? I don't care if you got a 5% pay raise if your bills just went up 10%. You don't have more money. Except in one case, and this is where they will not tell you. You have more money, so therefore you pay more taxes. Right? Okay. If you make $20,000 a year, let's say you were making $10 an hour as a fast food joint worker. Okay. Your tax rate is here. They give you a double your pay up to $20,000. Guess what? You just jump tax brackets. The government gets more money. You can buy less. Do you see it? This whole objective is to make us all poorer. They want it all. This is it. This is feudalism. Like I said in the video the other day, where they want to raise the capital gains tax to 40%. Okay. You take all the risk, they take nearly half the profit. Okay. But if it goes down, you lose all the money. And oh, by the way, we'll give you $3,000 right off a year. Whoop-de-doo. Okay. Don't let the media lie to you. Anybody that's coming up and going, well, look, we've got more money than we did before. There's the proof from the Fed. Somebody just needed to put the numbers together, and I thought I'd do that for you. Have a good Saturday afternoon. We'll see you tonight. Pinball out.